institutions in India. So in this video, we'll be studying about financial institutions in India. There are different financial institutions in India which are providing help to the entrepreneurship and entrepreneurs. So we'll study those all financial institutions one by one. So the first financial institution which helps for the entrepreneur is Nabard, which is called as National Bank for Agricultural and Rural Development. Okay, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, and it was established on 12th July 1982 on the recommendation of CRAFI-CARD committee. Okay, CRAFI Card Committee, which is known as the Shivaraman Committee. Headquarter of this Nabard is there in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Chairman was Harsh Kumar Banwal. So the basic concept of Nabard was to provide the money for the various kind of agricultural and rural development. So biggest rural development bank of the India. It is the biggest rural development bank for catering the needs of the rural people. This is established on 12th of July 1982 on the recommendation of Shivaraman Committee to implement Nabard Act 1981. It aimed to uplift the rural India and rural farm activities. So the main aim of the Nabard was to uplift the rural India. In the rural, apart from not only farms, there are various other people who are involved in other allied activities also. So to help those people also, Nabard has come into an existence. Nabard acts as a regulator for cooperative banks and RRBs. So Nabard is the highest authority for all the cooperative banks, whether you take about state cooperative banks, whether you take about any other cooperative banks like district cooperative banks. To all these cooperative banks, Nabard is the highest amount of having an authority. They control all those cooperative banks. Similarly, all the regional rural banks, which are a small sector catering the needs, for them also Nabard is monitoring them and controlling them. So what the primary functions of the Nabard, okay, are like Nabard is an apex organization related to financing the agricultural sector. They prominently finance the agricultural sector. They provide various schemes for the farmers. They provide the various discounts in the interest rate and various other facilities for the agriculture and allied activities. Then it looks after matters concerned with policy, planning and operations in the rural areas in India. It not only provides the financing of the agricultural sector, it also makes various things like making of policies, planning, operations, focusing mainly about rural areas in India, right? And rural infrastructural development funds is operated by Nabard, right? There are various things which is required for the rural development. Agriculture is their main occupation. Apart from that, there are various things for the development of the rural thing is required. Now those all development activities in the rural area is being monitored by Nabard to make the better rural infrastructure. Then provides refinance to leading industries in rural areas. Okay, so the refinance and financing for the rural industries, there are some small cottage industries, there are small scale industries. Okay, there are tiny units in rural areas. To those all industries, the Nabard is going to provide the finance in rural areas. Then helps the self-help groups and poor people in rural areas. There are some small self-help groups are there, which are the self-esteemed group, helping the people and helping themselves for them, as well as for the poor people who come for their financial needs for the their own personal reasons, right? They might have come like they require money for various needs. For them also, the Nabard is going to help a lot. Then runs program for agriculture and rural development, recommends about licensing for RRBs, cooperative banks to RBI. Okay, Nabard not only there in the banking sector, but also it helps for the various programs need to be conducted by them on the awareness of the various matters regarding the agriculture and rural development, right? It contains like how to give an education to the farmers, how to do a rural development. Those all activities are also the part of the Nabard, as well as the licensing, right? Many RRBs, regional rural banks, if they want to get any license, right, they have to take first of all the permission of Nabard. Then afterwards they will get a permission and approval by RBI. If Nabard itself is not giving any prior permission, then RBI, they can't go to RBI. Okay. Similarly, cooperative banks, if you want to start your own cooperative bank, you made a council, society, everything is there. Then after that, if Nabard is not approving it, then you can't make a cooperative society and cooperative bank to the RBI, right? So this is the first bank which will help an entrepreneur. Similarly, Small Industrial Development Bank of India, in short form we call it as SIDBI, Small Industrial Development Bank of India, was established in 2nd April 1990. The Small Industrial Development Bank of India 1989 as the subsidiary of Industrial Development Bank of India. Right, the first main bank was started was IDBI, which is Industrial Development Bank of India, which was catering the main need of the urban people. Now, to support the rural people and to cater their needs, the subsidiary bank of IDBI was started, which was called as Small Industrial Development Bank of India in the rural areas. The headquarter is there in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, and the primary functions, if you focus of the SIDBI, is SIDBI refinances loans and advances providing by the existing lending institution to small scale units. Okay, they provide most important loans to the small scale units. Generally, they don't provide loan for the large scale industries. Either the medium, the small scale units, also the caters, and also the medium scale, if they want a small scale finance, for them also it is catering the needs. Then SIDBI is an independent financial institution which provides help for the growth and development of micro, small, medium, small scale enterprises. Okay, it caters the needs. It provides the help to micro, right, small, very small, teeny kind of units, small units, medium and medium scale enterprises. The second fund in the debit fund called as SIDBI, Make in India Loan for Enterprises, which was announced in Union Budget 2015 in February. The fund will be provided short-term loans and long loans in the nature of quasi-equity of the MSMEs to meet the debt to equity norms and pursue growth. Right, these kind of facilities are provided where it is not truly a kind of debt, where it is a combination of debt and equity. Fund are being provided for these kind of banks, and then it will be distributed to the people who are buying it. The third kind of institution which supports the entrepreneur is IRDA, which is Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India. Okay, IRDAI is an institution which was set up in the year 1999 by the Insurance Regulatory Development Authority Act 1999. The headquarter is there in Telangana, Hyderabad. Okay, the main primary function, let us focus, is IRDA is autonomous statutory agency tasked with the regulating and promoting the insurance and reinsurance industries in India. Their main task and function is to focus more thing about regulation and rules and regulation and promoting about insurance and reinsurance industries in India. So that is their main focus of IRDA. Okay, in Insurance Regulatory Development of India. Next is EXIM Bank, that is Export Import Bank, was established on January 1st, 1982 for the purpose of financing, facilitating and promoting foreign trade of India. The headquarter is there in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Chairman is Yaduvendra Mathur. So the primary function of EXIM Bank is Export Import Bank of India, is a principal financial institution in India for coordinating the working of institution engaged in financing export and import trades. Right, if any export and import trades are engaging, so to facilitate that particular export and import, EXIM Bank has been established in India, which will help the entrepreneurs. Similarly, there are other financial institutions like National Housing Bank. This bank is started in its operation from July 1988, and National Housing Bank was established under Section 6 of National Housing Bank Act 1987. and the headquarter is there in New Delhi. The main function, if you see, of the National Housing Bank is, this is the apex institution of housing finance in India, right? Which set up the wholly owned subsidiary of the Reserve Bank of India, and it is a whole owned subsidiary. RBI has the all subsidiary of National Housing Bank, where it is monitoring all the finances and banks which are set up for providing the needs of only housing finance, right? So this way it caters the needs of them.